Emotions run high as a group of so-called dreamers fights for the chance to legally drive on Nebraska roads. The president says this group of immigrants should get those licenses. The state officially disagrees, at least for now. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold.
And I'm Craig DeGrelli. Nebraska remains the only state in the country where people brought here illegally as children cannot get a driver's license. However, some want that to change. Reporter Josh Egbert spent the day in Lincoln, and he's live with the latest. Josh?
Reversing policy, that's the goal of one Omaha state senator as he tries to get legislation passed that deals with Nebraskans who came to this country illegally with their parents. But not everyone agrees with issuing them driver's licenses.
There have been times where I have considered leaving the state out of frustration, but this is my home.
Maria Flores was just 13 years old when she and her family came to Omaha from Mexico.
I was excited to know that I would gain opportunities to succeed in my life.
After graduation, Maria went to receive a degree in sociology from Bellevue University. But there's one thing she hasn't been able to obtain.
I feel disappointed to know I was able to get a higher education and still be limited to the opportunities I could obtain if I had a driver's license.
Maria took her story to the state legislature as they debate whether or not to allow driver's licenses to nearly 2,300 Nebraskans.
Dreamers under DACA do have an employment authorization document. Dreamers have a Social Security card. The Department of Homeland Security has issued both of these documents to Dreamers, but our Department of Motor Vehicles has been turning them away.
Senator Jeremy Nordquist is seeking an overturn to a 2011 law that provides youth brought to Nebraska illegally when they were younger to obtain a driver's license.
I want Dreamers to have driver's licenses so they can get to college, get to their jobs, get to their internships, go to church, their medical appointments, take care of their families.
Nebraska is currently the only state that does not allow dreamers, immigrant children brought to the U.S. before their 16th birthday, and those younger than 31 as of 2012, to not obtain their license. Nebraska Cattlemen is one of 52 groups that support the bill. They say immigrants play a key role in keeping agriculture in the state going.
Nebraska would drop to his knees if it wasn't for the performance of this labor force.
But not everyone sees it that way. Susan Gum was one of two people who spoke opposing the bill. She says driver's licenses should not be just given out.
Driver's licenses are a privilege, not a right, and non-citizens have no constitutional right to obtain a driver's license.
Bill supporters point out that these so-called dreamers are in this country legally, even if they are not yet considered citizens. We're live tonight outside the state capitol in Lincoln. Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.
The executive order issued by then Governor Heineman is modeled after one in Arizona, but that order is no longer in effect. In December, an appeals court declared the driver's license ban for so-called dreamers unconstitutional. That ruling allowed thousands in Arizona to get licenses. A week ago, the newly elected state attorney general in Arizona filed an appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court.
The fate of